either past that halfway mark or are at that halfway mark. So each win really counts. And I mean, GRIN last season, let's not sugarcoat it, Crash, did not perform to their expectations. And by that, I mean they kind of got rolled a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Quite a lot, a little bit. So we're going to be seeing the Rubik as the counter to the Bane. Fiend's Grip is, yeah, counters on counters on counters. Maybe we need an anti-mage for another counter spell. Well, my friend, in this tournament, we did see anti-mage off lane. It did not win, but it did exist. Yeah. Yep. Well, Doom isn't available, I guess. Yeah. 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 Yes. Yeah. IDC magic resistance, pure damage XD. Yep. And the Bane as well has the Brain Sap, and I believe Fiend's Grip is also pure damage, so there's already a lot of pure damage on the side of GRIN. We're gonna double down. And Marcy again doesn't care about Enchantress Untouchable either. Yeah. Yeah. And GRIN also have a bit of a flexible draft here because they picked up that Marcy at the end. You might be able to go like IO last pick if X5 don't give it up, and then you can go Bane mid against the Pango and ruin his lane. Yeah. Yeah. And then yeah, so you're basically saying don't doom one of my carries, doom me instead, and then you're like, sure, why not? You know, you just get a doom magnet. But I think the draft of X5 is looking a little bit like they got a lot of pieces. I think they need a frame to fit all the pieces into, kind of a carry that can use all of the enabling disable that X5 have on the roster and then make something happen with the chaos. My initial thought was a lifestealer, but that got banned out. Um, I don't see a Medusa working out here for them because of the Bane. Yeah. A Sven gets countered by the Timber Saw, but in the game can be fine. Yeah. Chaos Knight? Yeah. You can also go Bloodseeker. Yeah. Yeah. I think the Bloodseeker might be best because it's a bit of a pick ban. Like you protect your Pango from a potential Bloodseeker pick. Oh, is it? Oh, frig. You know what, Crash? I can't read. And by see, and that's the thing. I I can't read pictures either. Like I see the Mona Lisa and I'm like, is that the Onam Asil? What is that? Yeah, more at that. Well, you're right on the money with that one. Yep. Yeah, Muerta can't do anything to a primal. But if he's trampling, he still does damage to you on his way out, right? Like, yeah. What is what is this Doom set, dude? Uh, is it there's a Cthulhu Doom set that I've never seen before? Oh, yeah, no, I do mean Cthulhu. Cthulhu is K K no, 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 those are illegal. Nikes. But yeah, bye. See you guys. It's just the cameraman now. But Crash, who do you really favor going into this game after just seeing the drafts? Yeah. Well, they've got the smoke up onto the high ground. It will be Crits finding the team, but they turn around. Nyungo hasn't scaled a point yet, so even if he gets disposed, be able to swash. But no, he goes for the shield crash. The turn on fade bolt. Nyungo, he might have made a misplay. The whirling death cuts down the pangolin. He is now a part of the list of endangered species. Yeah. A Kendall top? Sorry, it's Milky actually. The turnaround damage with the Fade Bolt. Here he wants to get the turnaround kill, but again, this Rocket Barrage does quite a bit of damage, and maybe Gyrocopter has to be a little bit careful, but I mean, Milky has no regen going into this lane. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna get dewarded as well, and he didn't even die with 0 mana either, so it's not like he was trying to reset for resources. Mid matchup, the Pango seems to be, I mean, doing okay against the Timbersaw. Not the best, but you kind of expect that, right, Crash? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, eventually, he should be able to shield Crash Swashbuckle's way through the lane, but yeah. Bottom. Oh, they found a Mercy. Yeah, it is a little weird, isn't it? I mean, the gap close on this bottom lane for the Dire is crazy. Like with Primal Beast and the Mercy, I don't know how neither Enchantress nor Muerta have died. Well, he was trying to be sneaky, but it's a little hard to be sneaky when you can see that spell coming from a mile away. Yeah, it's well top Kendall getting right click down. It's a turnaround onto Pingus. I thought there was someone was gonna die top, but yeah. I mean, Doom must be very uncomfortable in this lane, even though he does have that Helm of Iron Will, which gives him a bit of sustain. We've been seeing offlaners pick this item up a bit more recently for the armor and the HP regen, but there's just burst damage on the side of GRIN on this lane. Like, look at this. They can't walk up to the creep wave. They just keep getting right-clicked out, and Kendall might get chased underneath the tower. No, instead, GRIN are going to let them lick their wounds. But it's complete free farm for the gyrocopter. And he gets a pull on the creeps with the flat cannon. All bottom. Mini, he got disposed. He's underneath the Primal Beast now. The trample not going to connect. Instead, it's a beautiful fear. And we're seeing why this bottom lane might not be so good for GRIN here. Yeah. Oh, the onslaught forward. Mini again trying to turn around. Doesn't have any spells left in the tank. It said Chris is going to be the next target with that trample going, but only a couple right clicks on the way out. I'm not sure what the plan is going to be for GRIN coming out of the mid game. Is it just group up as 4 and then let Gyro farm for like 10 minutes, or yeah, yep. Oh, they're making a play mid. Yeah, Kits is here. Has a chakram available. It's only a rolling death, though. When you're surrounded by all those trees, it's very hard to live. Dispose back into the hands of Kits. And Kits is peak Timbersaw mode coming out of a full jungle. Chakram thrown forward. There is a nature's attendance, but you cannot attend to all of those bleeding wounds. Yep. Well, the homing missile play? Nah, just a little bit of harass. Instead, it's a turnaround play. Pingus might be in a little bit of trouble, but the fly cannon coming in from downtown. Kendall has to be a little bit careful. He'll live. They get the turnaround kill. Nyungo comes up with the swashbuckle. Well, there are that do exist, but they're not good. Okay. Apologies. What? There's no in-game audio? Okay. Apologies, I'm fixing the audio, which is why you guys can't hear anything. Yeah, you did do that for nothing yet. Yeah, nobody can hear you. Oh, I think they can hear you now. Wait, no, they can't hear you. They can't hear you. They can hear the game now. Yeah, just not you. Hold on, now try.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Hi, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, it's only been 8 minutes.
Just in time for Rolling Thunder to be used onto Moo.
Yeah, just in time for Moo to die. Very good, and now they're gonna continue on. The next target is Sneaky. Swashbuckle up and away, but the nice lift to stop that rebound throw back, but Kiri doesn't mind.
So let's give a quick rehash of literally everything we've said for the last 8 minutes. It's the most important one I can think of. There is no other Pango build.
There's no
I think the most
build.
important thing I said this entire series so far.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe there's no audio the whole time? Or was it just in the game, I guess? As they make the play bottom, beautiful dead shot, but Moo, he wants a little bit of revenge with the pulverize. Can't find an angle. Maybe do it on the creep. Nope. Instead, it's going to be Kits with this timber saw going forward. No chain left. Instead, he's going to timber chain out of there, and Moo hit with the fade bolt, but he's got followed by a Pangolier.
Moo again dying there feels so bad, especially when you were like. Right, well, actually, no one knew that I was talking about this.
Yeah, nobody knew that.
No, nobody knows, but Moo is kind of the hero that you're going to want to be building your timings, like hitting your timings around. Right, the Blade Mail timing, the BKB timings, these are going to be very big timings for this Primal Beast. And those are the core items that Grin are going to be waiting to play around.
Oh,
they've got a grip here on the Denyo.
Oh my goodness, Nieko! He got baited by himself! Oh.
Was that a happy little tree planted by Pingus as well? No. Was that a branch tree just sitting in the river? Whose branch was that?
I think Pango dropped the branch to block the vision on the Bane to get the rune, and he did. But Hits used that tree to timber chain forward and get the kill. Oh, it was he made his bed and he lied in it.
Ah, it happens. What can you do? Nightmare up top.
Oh, it's
Someone's
just...
dying today.
You'd like to think so. It's a turnaround Doom play, actually. Timbersaw has to walk away. Chris taking so much damage, but Nyengo, he just found his target. It's a boy with a big ultimate on top of his head. His stupid little Timbersaw boy. Will he be able to live? No, he can't. Barely. The burn damage gets him. And Kendall will die. They continue up. Nikki doesn't see him, so there won't be a connection. Man, now we can talk about that and people can hear both of us.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It doesn't just have to be a one-sided conversation with you and your imaginary friend.
Well,
What if that was the reveal?
Yeah.
Like 20 minutes into the cast, I'm not real. I've never been real. It's just you.
Oh my goodness.
We let the curtain drop for Chad. It's just you in a room doing 2 voices by yourself.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how that works. That I can't agree. I attest to that. That's what happens. No cap.
Easy kill onto Enchantress mid, and once again, Grin, they do the very simple thing of just bringing the numbers. X5, they got a little sloshed in the mid lane.
Yep.
Right, Pango's not quite ready yet. He doesn't have the Diffusal Blade for a little bit longer. Moreta's doing fine. Moreta's happy. But Doom, he's a weird kind of hero where he builds Veil, but he really only wants to fight once every, 140 seconds. And then, go farm and chill.
Yeah.
And then go fight again. Right?
Yeah.
And that's Doom's sort of play for the first 25, 20 minutes of the game. Right? Accumulate net worth and fight every now and then. And it kind of leaves X5 supports in a weird position where Rubik really wants to play around someone right now, as does Enchantress, but no one's ready quite yet. That's where you see a few kills starting to be bleed out from X5, where, Chris is just kind of walking around trying to find something to do and will die for it. At the end of the day, I guess you're just kind of a walking board getting vision for your team, right? So
yeah,
that's okay. Now that Pango has that Diffusal Blade, you have a hero to play behind. Finally, you can start rallying the troops around one single hero. Hopefully X5 start doing that.
Well, for mid Pango, it is a bit of a late timing though. Like 3 minutes late-ish. It's not looking like a very strong Pango start, but that's kind of what you get for playing against a Timbersaw. GRIN will start pushing down this middle tower.
It's going to be as simple as if GRIN just want to keep running down heroes they
it's
can.
as simple as bringing in as many heroes as you can the moment you see your mid get dove underneath that tier 1 tower, and Sneaky will pay the price for this as many cleans house. They're pinging out Moo. They don't have a bit of vision, but yes, they do with the Rubik. They get the Doom out, so the Timbersaw free to go in. The Nightmare used that onto Rubik. Hits, wants to find an angle. Turnaround. It's a huge amount of damage out on Mini. The ultimate not coming through, but Mini has to back up, but the Doom did not work out, so the Primal Beast free to turn around. The Fiend's Grip play out again onto Kendall. Pingus has to cast a spell before his ultimate gets taken away, and he does.
Middle tower is under attack.
You need to play behind your Pango right now on X5. I think it's as simple as that, right? Like, that fight goes so well for GRIN because Pango's dead, no roll. It's just Doom. And Doom is useless on its own. Right, like, you can Doom someone and that's great, cool, they're out of fight. But without extra damage being applied to them, control, whatever you want to call it, whatever you need, that little bit of extra thing that Doom isn't applying himself. Because right now he's supplying damage. Right, he's got the Veil, he's got Scorched Earth Max, he does a lot of damage. But what he doesn't do is control the heroes that are doomed. And that was the big downfall there for GRIN. And who controls the heroes? Well, Pango. Right, he's your big team fight control. Rolling Thunder is the team fight control ability for X5 this game. There's nothing else. Literally nothing else. There's no Ravage, there's no big Pulverize, big Call Down or anything like that.
There is a Brain Sap onto the hero that we're talking about. And when you're surrounded by this many trees, there's only one thing that happens when Timbersaw sees you. Do you know what that is?
No, what is it? Enlighten me, play.
It's called Control Alt Delete.
Okay. What does that do?
Well, it deletes something.
I didn't know that's what Control Alt Delete did. That's interesting.
I actually don't know what Control Alt Delete
Everyone
does.
press Control Alt Delete on your keyboard right now. See what it does.
I don't know if I should do that.
Don't do it. Don't do that, play. Please don't do that.
I don't know what it does.
It's gonna like crash your OBS because OBS is not gonna be willing to partake in your shenanigans.
Well,
It's gonna crap the bed.
It's not like I was willing to partake in the audio.
No. Well, that's no fun. No one cares what I have to say.
I
It's the
care.
plate show over here. No, I think it was intentional, honestly, plate. I think you're trying to get rid of me.
I'm not gaslighting you, I promise.
Gaslighting isn't real. It's fine.
Kendall, living isn't real. He's gonna learn that the hard way. Life is an illusion meant only for despair and suffering. As Kits might find this out himself as well. This is a much bigger kill. He dies.
Crazy what you can do with a Rolling Thunder, huh, plate?
Yeah, it is kind of crazy what you can do with the Rolling Thunder, huh, Crash? I mean, this middle tower falls off of the back of that timber saw kill.
I just worry about how far ahead this timber saw is currently and how further ahead that this gyrocopter is getting.
Yeah.
I mean, Muerta and Gyro are currently neck and neck. But Gyro's finished up an Aghanim Scepter. Gyro's about to start skyrocketing in network. Has a Chrysalis now completed too, so... Big money. Big crits. Well, not big crits. Little crits.
Yeah, like half crits.
Like 250 crits, you know, little crits.
Oh, it's still
But big
crits.
money. But big
Still
money
crits,
for sure.
yes. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
And
257. I was pretty on the money with those crits. Wow,
there.
look at
Yeah,
me.
you were. Yep.
Holy cow.
That's how that works.
I'm so impressed with myself.
What?
God, I'm so smart.
Why would you be impressed?
This is
with
why the
yourself?
people need to hear what I have to say.
I don't know. This seems like pretty normal for you, know. Greatness has an average.
I'm certainly average.
Well, and that's what makes all of us great, because technically we're all average.
Because everyone's better than me.
Well,
That's what makes everyone great, is because I'm average and everyone's better than me.
So,
Perfect.
I think it's like there's like a statistical anomaly where like every human being is average, but it's like on the extremes where people differ. There's
Interesting.
yeah, it's really cool. It's like a biology thing, but
Oh, Bio too smart for Dota players. Nobody
Yeah.
cares. Here, Pingus, show us some blood!
well, he's gonna be showing us some nightmares instead, or maybe he's the one having nightmares as gets cut down by Kiri with the chakra.
Good, bleed. Yes.
Does Bane even bleed?
Ooze. Yes.
Ooze.
Bane's an oozer for sure.
Oh, for sure. As Rubik,
More of a loser.
yeah, a little bit. He big two-man silence, and they brought Nyungo in as well. Moo, no mana, has to pop a big Lotus. It's a huge play, but Milky's arrived. The carry Gyrocopter wants a little bit of action, but the Doom is coming. Kendall, he wants to find a target turnaround. Only going to be the stun out onto Chris instead. GRIN have lost Moo. They've lost their Marcy. They're going to lose the Bane as well. More oozing coming out on the side of GRIN as they continue to ooze and bleed deaths.
That was an interesting move from Melky, deciding to join in on that fight. I feel like Gyro's Muerta's a lot more effective with her net worth than Gyro is. Right, Gyro needs, like, early on, Gyro needs elongated fights to really have impact in these engagements. Right, he needs to be getting off multiple rounds of his abilities and living for an extended period of time. That is how Gyro wins these early engagements. X5 doesn't want to give you any of that, right? Muerta's there to pop her ult and blow you up. You're gonna get doomed, you're gonna get impetus shot from hell. Pango's only not gonna blow you up, but like, no one from X5 wants to let you just stand there and hit people. And if you're gonna start doing that, they're gonna stand there and hit you right back. And Gyro, until he gets Butterfly, I don't think he's gonna be able to stand his ground even against a simple Enchantress.
Yeah, Enchantress has not gone the Eternal Shroud, instead gone for just D-Lance into full Hurricane Pike.
That's fine. That's great. That's great. I don't think that Eternal Shroud's too big of an item for you this game.
Yeah.
Like we talked about, there's pure damage and physical damage out the wazoo. So much physical damage, in fact, that we've actually seen that Chris has foregone Untouchable completely and gone for like a 4-4-4 build, which I haven't seen in a while, but I absolutely love this game, right? Because like we said, how do you stay protected as an Enchantress? The best way is Nature's Attendants, because nothing else is going to help you.
Well, yeah. I mean, every hero on the side of GRIN has a way to go through Untouchable anyway, so it's like, what are you doing? As they've set up bottom, Mini has found himself a gyrocopter with the turnaround play. That's a big ultimate coming up from Mini to try to mitigate a lot of the damage to the Rolling Thunder with the silence. It's a combo of the ages, and now Kits has to get out of there. But Moo, he's going to make them call to go in. Pops the Blade Mill as well. Nobody hits him. Turnaround Mini stun. Pulverize going to hit out on the Kendall. Big Whirling Death, but Kits found himself on the, not on the other end of a dead shot. Gonna whiff, and he's up onto the high ground now. Kits Chris finding himself in a lot of trouble. The Timber Chain won't connect, but he doesn't need to. They blink forward. Kiri misses. He split the wickets on that one. Turn around. Feeds Grip Nightmare play to get the kill. They want to find Mini, but they can't. It's a huge silence coming out from him with the stolen shock from burning through the real Timber Saw. There's an imposter in our midst, and it's a Rubik. Aghanim's little toy doing big damage.
What, did you just call him Aghanim's little toy?
Yeah, that's what he is, isn't he? Isn't that the lore?
Isn't he like his son?
Is he? I didn't.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Aghanim built Rubik.
Oh Jesus. Okay, this is too deep. This lore is too deep for me now.
If he is his son, what I said is unhinged.
that's what I was thinking. And speaking of unhinged, dude, that fight from both GRIN and X5 was completely wonky. Kiri was like the best and the worst out of those engagements. The only reason that goes even like okay for X5 there is because Kiri's able to clean up a little bit with that chakram. But then he also, you know, whiffed the initial chain, not chain, yeah, the Timber Chain. So you know, we won't talk. Yeah.
Roshan gets taken underneath the nose of X5, and they're gonna make a play around. They get the kill out onto the Bane. Milky goes up onto the high ground. A lot of damage coming through with the BKB, but the stun onto Kits. He can't Timber Chain forward, and Chris taking so much damage. Milky wants to get the kill, and he will through the Rolling Thunder. They want to get a little bit more, and they see Kendall. He blinked the other way. Move, sniffs it out with the trees. He has vision on him. Pulverize will connect. It has a range. One slap. They get the rebound and the chakram whirling death, whatever combination of spell you want to call it. Kits cleans it up.
That was crazy for X5 to do that without vision too.
Yeah. I think well,
like,
that had
was...
vision, but I think it got de-awarded the moment the fight happened.
That was just absolutely like Roche was taken at that point already, and you still decide to go in. It's very, very ambitious to fight like that, especially when like you're going up against Primal Beast, Gyro, Timbersaw, these heroes that are, you know, in their own rights, pretty good at taking Roshan individually. You pair that up with a Marcy, and it's actually a lot of Roshan damage. And these heroes, they're so tanky. They're not going to take a lot of damage from Roche. So it's not like they're going to be like, oh, 50% HP walking out of pit, licking their wounds. Right? They're going to be running out of pit, gearing up for a fight, raring to go. And X5 just kind of gave it to them.
Well, it's, you know, you take what you can get. Even if it is something you are given, and but the gyrocopter Aegis, all these outer towers should be under threat. They pop a ward down, so they will see Christ.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But ultimately, it's just going to be the tier 2 tower bottom that goes down. They have a setup play onto a Pangolier with the Primal Beast going in. Marcy's dead, but you really don't care. You'd rather get the Pango, and you do.
They're going to get more, too. Chris has got to be incredibly careful.
Chris, I mean, I don't know how careful you can really be. It's a hasted Timbersaw. It was a hasted timber saw. I wasn't lying, I promise.
No, I believe you.
It's not you that I'm worried about, it's Twitch chat.
No, I believe you.
Okay, I'm glad my analyst does. So
Yeah, that's all that matters. All that matters is you and me.
Middle tower
It's okay.
has fallen.
Twitch chat isn't real. They're an illusion.
well, you know, I was gonna say unlike Twitch chat, I can't hear them, but that didn't really make
What?
sense. I was
No,
trying
it
to make
didn't, no.
I was trying to
Yeah,
make
good try.
trying to make a you were muted joke. but
Yeah.
it didn't land.
No, it didn't.
No.
Good try. It's okay.
Thank
You miss
you.
every shot you don't take.
That's true.
And Minnie is getting incredibly wrapped around down here in this bottom lane. Nightmare, you are a dead Muerta again.
Incredibly wrapped around it is, I think, a bit of an understatement. Literally all 5 heroes from GRIN were going.
Like from every single angle.
Yeah.
Like there was nowhere to run.
No, you were dead there. There's nothing you could do. You couldn't even BKB TP out because they're pulverized.
Does have the BKB, fortunately. 9-second BKB, so the BKB is up and available. That's the only thing that's going to be limiting X5 in these fights is Muerta and her BKB.
Well, the tower bottom gonna start to get stripped away. Christ.
Jesus.
Yep.
Just almost
Yep.
walked up to his own death to get a single enchant off onto Milky.
I don't
Very
even know what
cool.
you were enchanting. Where were you trying to
You know,
perch?
just a flat cannon. I don't know. Slow
Can
him
you
down a
perch
little
flat
bit.
cannon?
No.
Imagine if you could. Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude, Gyro would be dead.
yeah,
if you
Gyro
could
would
just
be so bad.
flat cannon Yules. Flat cannon Yules.
Mm-hmm.
This would be awful.
You buy a nullifier.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ruined. How to ruin a hero in one simple step.
Radiant structures are
I feel like you could ruin Gyrocopter with more than just once. Like you could just change his strength to 0.
Yeah, you're right. You could ruin heroes in more than one simple step if you really
Yeah.
want to get crazy like that.
Yeah.
They've got a Rubik. Kiri is okay. In between the tier 1 and tier 2 tower bottom, cutting a wave.
Yep. Normal Rubik support things. Milky getting
Yeah,
chipped
that's
down a
normal
little bit.
Kiri stuff for sure.
Yeah.
That is classic Kiri at his finest.
Classic with the K.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah.
barracks are under attack.
As again, these bottom racks getting taken out. Mini does have that BKB going. They pop the Doom onto Moo, but it's a Mercy just going in. Doesn't care. It's a position 4. What? I mean, nobody cares about this at all, but Sneaky with a BKB at 28 minutes just goes in and gets out.
That is what happened. He did go in and go out. That's true.
Yep.
Is under
Yep.
attack.
And now, Grin, they're probably going to want to start controlling out this top area. They've circled out this entire area of the map. This is theirs, right?
Yes.
Everywhere from this current arrow to the old circle they drew earlier, this whole area is theirs entirely. X5, they're going to have to really try to ward up this area now if they want to protect the zone, protect their Tormentor, protect their Wisdom Rune,
Is under attack.
protect their Enchantress.
Oh, Rubik has been given Enfeeble.
That's a great spell to have. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Because it also lasts forever on the target.
Radiant's top
And on
tower
Rubik,
Right, 'cause-
it has a 5.3 second cooldown.
Yep.
Oh,
And then Yo's just
no.
getting solo killed mid.
As Moo get hit by the Hurricane Pike. The right click's coming out. Oh gosh, he has to use BKB. He was actually scared of dying there.
I don't think he dies there. That was a little crazy from Moo.
He's probably having flashbacks.
I guess.
Like you see,
I don't
those-
know. You were definitely fine there. You had like 2k HP on the primal beats.
You don't think those? I mean, if there was old Enchantress where like they didn't have the hidden maximum amount of damage.
Maybe. I like this itemization from Chris as well. It's just it's just Moonshard into BKB because why not? Like, the one thing that's limiting you in these fights, it feels like, is your damage. And not necessarily your damage, your team's damage. Which is crazy to say. But just Doom simply isn't applying any damage, really, in these fights. And that's not Doom's fault. Like, how much damage can Doom be doing in these fights with a Shivas and a Scorched Earth? He's got to stay on people.
He's got BKB now, so he should be able to apply a little bit more pressure safely. So that should, in theory, increase his damage. Bane sees Mini TPing in. Is going to pop him underneath the Nightmare. And again, we're going to be seeing people come in, but I heard a BKB? No, I didn't. Mini or staffed away. I did hear a BKB. It was on the Timbersaw. Timbersaw trying to get the kill out. Mini again, but it's a Fiend's Grip through the BKB ultimate as well. Mini's dead. And now it's going to be Nyungo before he could even get a spell off. He's swashbuckled in and got pulverized.
Well, he rolled in. He
Did
got
he?
pulled out of it with the pulverize. Yeah, it pulls you out of roll.
Wait. Pulverize cancels roll?
Yes. Oh yeah, it pulls you right out of it. This is why I always say a Primal Beast is a good Pango counter.
What?
Feels good in the game. It feels great. It feels great in the game. It feels great in the lane. This is why people pick it, dude.
I thought it was just a like a BKB piercing stun.
Is under attack.
No, he picks you up out of that roll and unfolds you like a piece of origami that's been discarded. Unfolds you like a table for a picnic. You know those white tables with the legs.
Yeah.
You know that those folding ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Unfold.
This
you.
game is looking very, very dire for X5. They are so far behind in a game where they can't afford to be this far behind.
Yeah.
Right? They have this Doom, which should be a hero that is top of the net worth constantly. Because that's just what the hero does, right? He just soaks up so much farm, and he gets so much gold naturally. But he is trailing very far behind. Pango's had no game this entire time. I feel like Nenyo, he's playing his best hero, and he keeps going in and dying every fight. And that's just been the entire game at this point, it feels like.
Well, it's going to be smoke on smoke action. GRIN know that X5 believe that they're in the Roche pit, but instead they're not. They're going to fight underneath this Observer Ward. It's the BKB coming out from Milky, and the damage coming through gets so much damage, but they pop the Doom out on the Gyrocopter. He's the target. Mini with the BKB ultimate coming through. They eventually get the kill onto the Gyrocopter, but can they get out? I'm not convinced about that. Mini is the target at the end of the day. It's a 4 for 1. Well, I mean, it's a full team wipe because Enchantress did buyback. You threw everything at the Gyrocopter just to lose your whole team.
And they want more. They want this Enchantress too. They're chasing her through the portal.
The blank on the Timber Saw as well, so Timber Chain forward,
Oh my
blank.
god.
Nope.
Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope, kids. Keep looking.
Yeah, Kits is gonna look and find it. Timber Chain forward. Click them with the Chakram, but there's the Hurricane Pike coming out. Crits looking for a little bit more. Is gonna dive a tier 2 tower for this for sure. It's Moo. It's an evil cow, not a space cow, but an evil one. From the high ground, blink down underneath the tier 2 tower and say 6 kill streak for the side of GRIN Esports.
It's funny there too, because like, what did GRIN do there? Push a tier 3 tower and then click the they can be clicking these racks for 50 seconds and they'll barely maybe take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, best thing you could do there is look for another kill, because why not? That's it, right? That's your ideal move. You can't get Rosh. You don't want to take Roshan at least because your Gyro's dead. Yeah, they can't even clean up the racks, right? Maybe if they sat their entire team here for that entire duration, they maybe take the entire racks. But, more staggered death. Because now it gives you an opportunity to go take Roshan while Enchantress is still dead. It's a nice little 30-second window where Gyro can just walk into Roche, hit the Roshan, and X5 should not be willing to take a 4-on-5, at least after that.
We will be seeing... I think Bane is going to finish an Egg Interceptor. Yep. Take a look at the items. Not really a whole lot on the side of X5, like Aghanim after defusal on Pango.
The banner? Grin, there we go.
Honestly,
God.
IDC banner, I can't be bothered to pick it up. I don't think
Very important. Very important.
Yeah,
piece of
explain why.
Piece of kit. What do you mean? It buffs up your creeps. What could be better?
Literally cheese, refresher shard.
Who? Never met her.
Of the
Sorry.
other consumables that are available?
No, I don't. No idea what those are. My bad.
How do they see Kiri up there?
I don't know. It's a bait. They're all on the cliff now.
Arteezy?
Moo and Sneaky are stuck. Get them down. Someone call the fire department. There's a cat in a tree.
Oh, they will get down?
Me and my cat are stuck in a tree. Please help.
Imagine if you're a firefighter and you get told there's a cat in a tree and it's Primal Beast.
It's Primal Beast.
You're
Yeah.
like, how are we? I don't.
How is this tree supporting you?
Gyro
Milky.
Yeah, basically gonna get bursted down immediately, but Mini, he's gonna get the turnaround target of Sneaky going into the aggression, but the trample coming through, pulverized, clap, clap. That'll be it for this poor Muerta.
Another item that Sneaky picked up all sneaky was this nullifier,
Yep.
which just destroyed them that fight. X5,
Yeah,
they just have to call GG.
Yeah, there's
Right,
no way.
your 4 staffs mean nothing. You've just had no game on half of your heroes on X5.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that they called GG before the game was like officially over. I really thought they were gonna call it like 10 minutes ago.
Well, when you call GG Crash, the game does become officially over. That is.
Well, yeah, but you
Yeah.
know what I mean, like the ancient
Yeah, yeah,
blowing.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not when the ancient blew up, so it's not yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, it's incredibly hard game for X5 when all their heroes, like all their cores that they need to play around, whether it be the Pango or the Doom, they just didn't get out of lane in a good position. Specifically the Pango. Right, we talked about how Doom can fight when on his terms. Pango doesn't have terms to fight on. His terms are, do I have defusal? Yes, okay, go fight. Don't care roll, don't care network, just care defusal, just care swashbuckle. And that's it. Right, play around your supports, look for a pick. And Nenyo just didn't have a game, right? There was no 3, 10, 13. This is his hero. This is his Pango.
Yep.
I've not seen a performance like this from Nenyo this poorly in a long time.
Well, it's that kind of play that GRIN are going to have to do against X5 if they want to secure themselves that victory in the series. And being up game 1 is a good way to start, but we're going to have to see if they can close it out in game 2 or if X5 can come back and force it.
This Silver Edge
We're going to have to find
allows
out
them
after
to have
this
a
quick...
second break on 23.
They recognize that the Yasha was killed in the courier, so they know he doesn't have buyback. Will-O-Wisp, once again, the damage on the jabs is overwhelming, and he's dead for 80 seconds, doesn't have buyback either. This could be the beginning of the end. They're up 21,000 net worth. Will-O-Wisp protecting them, but they'll glyph. This is their last glyph.
This is the beginning of an end. Potentially no Primal Beast for 60 seconds.
Slithering
He's
Crush,
in
popping
again.
the Infest, they'll go after Lorinov, who's trying to get away with a Gleipnir there, but they've disarmed him, they've rooted him, and they've killed him. No
JT,
Lorinov for 90 seconds.
He's going ham. Wind Waker, Cheese, BKB at the ready.
All are healed as JT in the pool. Monet moving forward, 23 Savage in trouble even with the Lotus Orb. It's not looking likely that he's going to survive this one with the Will-O-Wisp pulling him further and further in. They've got more and more control. They'll get the kill. 23 dead for 90 seconds. And IG, JT is guarding you from coming back into the game. They'll call GG and IG eliminate Aurora.
Rolling around 9 spots Insania now. The Assassinate is out. Uh-oh, thinking about chasing.
That ruined his
The
roll.
roll comes in, got him right under control. Skitter onto the other side. Mickey beats in. 9 actually backs away. Amar gets the link off now onto Mickey. He's got to run, but they pull him back in. 4 staffs, then he jumps forward, tries to take this guy down. Do they have enough damage to do it? Yes, they will. Amar is gone. Is this fight just over at this point? Although 33 starts to fall, Crit still hasn't shown himself entirely. waiting for his opportunity, ready to jump in at a moment's notice. Snaking pulled back in by Boxy, and that's going to be a dead CM with just
Skinner,
the two.
he's still
it's
trying.
hard to imagine this working, but if they're all grouped together, maybe an opportunity for
Crit.
Crit. Looking for it, the fissure, no. Doesn't like the look of it. They just got to get out, and I don't know if they're going to be so lucky. The long range hits the soul burn. Skinner
Goes to get
TP's
the-
out, and with the Sakuchi, there's no detection.
Down, folks. We got invis heroes everywhere.
Snaking. Oh, Ogre Seal to try and get away.
He's flopping. Oh, they're all on a ward again.
Yep, they are all standing right on top of it. They roll onto the roller. That one is stronger. 9 pops the BKB. Crit, fissure, connection, magnetize, hit from Skinner. Low mana though. Fusel Blade's big, and the Mickey Chrono is exactly what they needed. Liquid, turn up.
Oh, man. And Amar, he tried to chase Nisha to the high ground, though.
It's not meant to be. Even with the Satanic, you cannot survive against the pesky little dwarf. After last game when we saw all of them, and now Nisha, oh, he's found again. Snowball connects, spear, pushed, punched, pummeled, and dead. Now Insania also in trouble. No chrono for 60. Boxy turns, starts to hit, crit, he's gonna fall. Amar still at very low HP, but maybe an opportunity here for him to connect onto something. Mickey needs to back out 9, just plinking away at Boxy while Mickey is in no man's land. No help from anybody as he is gone.
All over, way better here. Again, runes, too, right? Headed down there.
They were so ready for him. Mickey Crush tries to get away. Snowball not going to be able to turn that. Amar low but not dead yet, and Nisha throws out the assassinate, but now he is in no man's land as they get completely surrounded by creeps and damage and bushwhack. Boat will connect onto Skinner. They need this kill on the gyrocopter, and it's not gonna happen. They get level 6. Hand of God comes out. 9 still looking for trouble and finding it under the tower as he kicks the creep into 33, and now connection onto Insania Falcons.
Wait, I can hear the green room. See them when you can stay in the lane.
Roll, roll, roll. Boxy shards down to the low ground, but the bushwhack. Connection, and now rolling for more. Finds it onto 1, and the connection. Dude, this magnetized 9 is owning. He's destroying him here. Might end up dying for his trouble. Although, actually, he's still rather tanky. The boat's going to come out now. The roll through. Mickey, their safe lane hero, needing to make something happen, but he got pushed down to the low ground. The buyback comes from Tusk to try and take this fight that much further. 33 needs to run away, but Amar in with the blink dagger, and now the snowball, but the train does not stop. Falcons.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Bottom looks much better. Now they need to set up some vision.
And it's daytime now. Duraccio sees Pikaz, who's got the refraction. Blink, Hope Stomp on it too. They look over. They've got the Thunder God's Wrath with the damage, but now the right click's coming through out of the Centaur. Mystic Flare not doing enough damage because it was anti-synergy with the disruption. They look to try and get the kill onto Sacred. They finally get him, but they end up losing Duraccio. Duraccio does have buyback with the BKB, running out on Pikaz. They look over at Ace with a blinding light thrown from Tofu onto the TA. It's not going to be enough to stop him from running down Ace and getting the kill into the Slardar. They find themselves Celery. They've got him signed up with the Ancient Seal. They'll buy back on Duraccio, which seems like
I don't think they're going to get anything out of
much.
this buyback.
Throwing the Illuminates over. Duraccio spotted. Rage avoiding the hoof stomp, but Duraccio's in a really bad
He's
position.
purged already. Needs
He's
an
in some
infest.
trouble. Infest into Ace. Thunder God's Wrath stopping the blinks. They want to keep up with these heroes. BKB popped by Quinn, doing some damage on the Slotum, so he doesn't really mind if he dies. He'll come back full health, full mana with the Aegis in his hands. Blink Slither Crush coming through from Ace with Duraccio infested in him. Celery's going to be silenced up. They get the kill on the Tofu. They'll end up losing Knight. The right click's coming out from Akaz, but the Slither Crush once again. Now they'll get Sloptums, but he's coming back full health, full mana. They lose Quinn. Doesn't have buyback, but Kaz doesn't have the Aegis. Slither and Crush, Sacred in trouble. Double Edge once again. They've got the silence out of Duraccio, who's going to pop that Manta to try and get on this Templar Assassin.
He's doing a lot of
Ace
work.
doing a lot of work to try and get Panda. Will finish him off there too. Bakaz left alone. Sloptums doesn't want to help to fight.
Refraction.
The Radiance is burning. The Infest is popping. They get that kill on Bakaz, and that works out somehow. And it might be Mega Creeps that they're going to be going up against. Instead, they go to the backlines. They take out Panda. He's dead for 100. Duraccio needs to get out of this one, but they landed the disruption on Ace. They go to the Stampede. They even silenced up the Bane. Celery trying to run. Ace trying to stand his ground. 4 heroes around him, and now it's going to be rough as Pikaz goes up onto the high ground, uses that Hurricane Pike onto Duraccio. They've got themselves Fiend's Grip once again. Duraccio now trying to put some damage in. They've got themselves a Will-O-Wisp. Is it going to be enough? Not looking likely, though. Sloptums ends up dead. BKB popped by Sacred, focusing his attention onto the Bane. The Infestor is used. They've got the Abyssal Blade. That's going to lock down Pagaz. They get that kill on the Templar Assassin. Now they're going to look over at this Centaur. Sacred trying to get away from this, but there's nowhere for him to go. Knight trying to TP out. There's nothing to stop that. 4 heroes down on the side of Boom.
Gaming are gonna approach this one. Amplified damage.
Hook shot in really early,
He's
away from
alone.
the team. Celery's in
Not
trouble.
bad
It's taking
immediately.
Pagaz's attention. The Bushwhack doesn't connect. They've got the Hunter's Boomerang as well as the Blink into the call.
Good
but there's the
snowball
snowball save. Sunray was used for a moment. Icarus dive coming through as well as the Supernova. They get the kill on a Duraccio. They take him out very quickly. They look over at Ace as well as Tofu. Celery's on the run with BKB being popped by Quinn. Now out of time. They bought back on Sacred, but Quinn,
He blinked out, but
there's a snowball coming for him. Kaz is stuck via the axe, but he'll pop that ult. They'll get the kill on a Celery. That's with the cleave of the Battle Fury. Now they'll take out Ace. They've lost Quinn, and Roche is theirs.
Oh,
Can they get something good to start?
He gets the stun off first. That's crazy. They literally ran into each other and managed to get that stun off in time. A couple more hits, he's gone, and now Extremer in a really weird position.
Back.
Clockwork's coming from the other side. DY right on top of him. Get it broken. Over the jump in, but he's into the silence and gonna die immediately. Now everybody resets from this fight.
That gem is still down there. They want to chase.
Links forward, finding Xingqiu. Is it enough damage? It is. Now Gyrocopter all alone. Yadro pops the BKB, just starts hitting into Ame. Ame falling low, is gonna die. Now still Laurel surviving at very low HP. DY, a couple more hits, it's gonna be enough. They need to kite out XM if at all possible. It's hard to do though. Mira's gonna go down first, and now Maposhka walking forward. The Blade Mill, Cogs push back. He's out of mana now. XM maybe out a bit too far. DY had already bought back, and the Enfeeble dodge back from the stun. DY looking like he might be a dieback. Can they get XM and chase him down? With 3 dead, this is at least Roche for Spirit.
Everyone's backing him up here. They're going all in for Ame.
Jumps in, BKB reaction right in time. Collapse in a weird spot now. They got Mira under control. He's silenced, he's in trouble. Mira dead. Extreme. They have solved some of those woes, and now they're the ones on the hunt, but the BKBs, they're wearing low. Blink out, good resistance, able to get away from them for the moment, but Collapse, he's chased down and killed. That's 3 dead without any buybacks. Yadro, Aegis is gone, but everybody is still alive. Extreme don't give a damn about your Aegis as they take down all 4, and they got a creep wave.
But instead they're just going to go right into XXS. Oh my goodness.
Dude.
What terrible timing.
That is crazy. And now, I mean, they can't do anything. They try and go in, try and take down XM. He zips away. DY, they're onto him. They do have an impressive amount of damage. So DY goes down, and XM, in spite of being able to zip away, it's still hard for him to take that fight. Now they crush. I don't know if this is going to work. Yadro's still very tanky. Hard to kill in the turn now onto XM. The Lifestealer invests to try and keep him alive. Barely doing it. The stun comes out, but they get that finish. Maposhka snowball to try and survive, but they did kill the Gyro.
Yeah, I mean, you got to feel for Team Spirit. He had a regen rune.
Nearby, they jump in, connect onto the Gyrocopter. Don't want to get too close because of the soul bind. Now XM pulls in 1. That's going to be Gyro dead 1 time.
All right, Mira's still hidden.
Collapse, walks forward, they spot them, get the stun onto 1. No follow-up as of yet. Laurel beat brought down very low for the heal. It comes into the turnaround is there. Io is gone. Can Yadro survive? The Fiend's Grip, Maposhka got a save, they get him out. Now Collapse in further onto DY, trying to do what damage they can. Yadro, he's out of his BKB, he's under assault. Ame is there for the finish. And with 4 dead for 1, that fight handedly won by Extreme.
You can use it on the building, so the siege is going to be good.
Avalanche, toss, Inkswell, though, it makes this really difficult because, yeah, you could do that. Stop Pulverize immediately. Ame comes in. The Nether Ward is on the low ground, so they'll take care of that first with the BKB being popped here by JT. They'll go to the Viper Strike. Ame taking some damage. Onslaught, but no. Stops it. TPs, RP, he's gone. But they got Ame. With that Silver Edge, they were able to get Ame. BKB's been popped by Xingqiu. He's going to try and rebound off and survive, but Monet's got another. The Shockwave just misses DY, but the Assassinate,
ready to
the
jump
break,
in.
the Adaptive Strike, the Avalanche, the kill on a DY, and IG are back. He also disposed the Sniper to put him in the RP. They're trying to focus their attention on Ame. They've got this Ace-12 with Soulbind, stops the onslaught. Looks like they're going to get the kill on Ame, but he's able to get back towards the rest of his team. XXS in the face of X-Nova. Both supports are dead. Nothing to say is gone. XM's got the damage. Monet needs
Q's
to
going
leave.
in.
JT's gonna pop the BKB, and they're gonna go to the back lines. They're gonna look for Ame. The onslaught, the right click damage with the pulverize, but it's just not gonna be enough. Ame's gonna survive. The skewer is there from XXS. JT's gonna fall. They'll look over at Monet, who's gonna respawn now after that Aegis, and it is just looking rough for
Ame
IG.
still in.
Back-to-back fights.
Having Ancient Guardian, everything's color coordinated.
And they're in on the ZQ. They need to get this kill. Assassinate with the BKB. The Unleashed is going to be turning it around. They go with the BKB, but can they get the kill on a DY as well? ZQ, they look over. They've got the right clicks. Monet gets them at least 2. They don't have buyback. Ame's going to chase JT with the help of XM. The
He's
right clicks are
broken.
coming through. They get the kill there, but Ame's going to be broken and killed off very quickly. Wave 4, Monet skewering across the river. XM TP's out, but Bobica has eyes set on XXS. He'll pick up that bounty rune on his Smoke's gonna break, XXS, BKB, it comes through, but they've got the pulverize. This is without the BKB from JT just yet. So XXS falling to the backlines with the Inkswell on him. They've got the Soulbind that connects Monet over to JT. ZQ going in with the dispose. They go to the
There's
RP.
the RP.
They've got the damage
First
coming out
one.
of Monet. Can they get the kill there on this Morphing? Yes, they can. He's going to buy back immediately. Onslaught, do they have the damage? Nothing to say. He's on the back lines. He's far enough away to have himself the space. Ame's
Ame's
low, but
life-stealing
Bobica
still.
is all by himself. The Assassinate flies through.
Turns
The
his back.
Inkswell pops. And now Bobica, he'll finally die, but Monet's going to go in to get the kill on Ame. He's going to buy
Another
back as
RP.
well. RP comes through. It's going to be on a 2. JT in a little bit of trouble. The life drains are going to keep alive JT for a moment, but XM falls. XXS is gone. The onslaught is in. ZQ's finally dead, but so is nothing to say. He's
Ame's
got
coming
buyback
back.
as well. Blade Mail's been popped by JT. They've got the break with the
Ame's
Uproar going to be activated by
very
this
low.
Primal Beast. They got the pulverize onto this Viper. They'll get the kill on a JT, but they'll end up taking out XM. They'll look over at Ame once again to bomb back. Boy, Bloodstone going to be popped here. Wave forward.
It's
Still
not
trying to go
enough.
for this. They've got the Assassinate. They'll stun him up and take him out.
Almost 9 seconds.
Going
First
in.
jump.
BKB, they've got the pulverize, but there's the Inkswell to stop it. The BKB was a pop by JT to start this one off. They got the kill on the DY immediately. He's going to buy back. They go to the Viper Strike. They've got the right click damage onto Bobica. They get the kill of the Tiny. Now they'll look over at this Pugna, trying to get out of this one, but X-Nova's going to be disposed of. Both those heroes have buyback. They start to run away, but XM as well as DY are going to focus their attention there, while on the other side of the fight, they're trying to get the
still
gun to
alive.
ZQ. They've got this as the
Life
RP.
stealing a
Monet now in trouble. They use the refresher.
Actually
They're going to
trying
use
to-
that
I
second
I
one.
started
Get
to
the
go
kill.
towards
4
my
heroes down on
settings
the
and
side of
like
IG.
fix my audio because I
Yeah.
didn't know you were trolling me.
No, my bad. Sorry.
10 seconds.
What isn't
remaining.
your bad is this Undying pick coming out, which is a hero we never see.
5 seconds
We
remaining.
never ever see. I think ever since they changed Tombstone to come crashing down upon you when it's destroyed, like a 5-star hotel getting destroyed while you're still staying in it. It's not as been potent as a hero, it feels like, since then. That Tombstone nerf was pretty devastating to him.
I am an Undying believer, though. I will tell you
Yeah,
that.
I think there's room for the hero. I think he's a super annoying frontline tanky little doofus that just kind of stands his ground and
Yep.
forces heroes to either ignore him or kill him from full to zero as fast as possible. And I don't know if you know anything about tanky heroes, they're very hard to full to zero. And if you're committing all your resources onto an Undying,
10 seconds.
that leaves DK and the rest of the side of Grin to screw around and do it how they want during the fights.
Seconds remaining.
You also have a save, right? Like, you can just Tombstone the person that's getting Fiend's Grip,
Yep.
and then Fiend's Grip, LOL. It doesn't matter if you have Aghanim Scepter or not. I guess this might have been the play that Grin were going to go for. This is kind of like, a little bit of draft prep. If they pick Bane, we pick Undying.
Could
10
be.
seconds remaining.
The Tombstone
Could be
is
a
pretty
single
good at
target
spotting up
healing
a
as
Hoodwink
well.
as well.
5
Mhm.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's gonna eat a lot of acorn shots.
Yeah.
During team fights, right? Which is so good. It's so good because if those acorn shots are bouncing between like 2 of the same heroes, right? Just bounce back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. One of them is probably going to die. Not necessarily because of the acorn shot, but because of the slow, which means another hero is gonna get on top of you and kill you.
Well, unfortunately, you did pick Undying DK, and you did not ban out the Timber Saw. So,
Yeah. There
Yeah.
are ways of dealing with this hero. Not picking any more strength heroes is going to be a start.
I was about
Or
to
if you're going
mention
to pick
Doom.
a strength hero, pick a Slardar.
Oh, Slardar?
Yeah. Yeah, that hero wrecks Timbersaw.
I think Slardar probably wrecks in general. I would
Yes.
argue. Yeah.
Kind of fits your lineup too. He's another beefy boy. The minus armor is nice
Mhm.
with the DK.
It is banned out though.
Oh,
Yeah, first.
oh, there
yeah,
it is.
Yep, first banned.
I even checked too. I'm just an idiot. Like
It's
I
okay.
checked before I started
Neither of
talking
us
about
can
it.
read pictures, is what
No.
we've learned today.
No, it's fair.
What?
This is a Formureta for sure.
Templar Assassin.
This is a Formureta with a 5 Undying, 1 TA, 3 Dragonite. I told you, dude. I mean, chat didn't hear me, but I told you this Moreta. These stocks are rising on this hero.
5 seconds remaining.
Been seeing her a little bit more in my pubs. Been seeing her a little bit more in pro games, both as a support and as a core. I think there's something there.
Yeah,
she's
can
a
you
good.
explain?
No.
What I thought.
I've yet to. The jury's out on whether or not I think this hero is good or not. I mean, her toolkit just makes sense, right? Like you have a slow plus a silence for Timbersaw Bane. You have a really good way of just canceling out Fiend's Grip from a very long distance. Right, you can, I believe you can poof from one illusion, like you can bank shot your dead shot off of one illusion, like for Bane Eggs, right?
Yeah.
You can either use your silence to clip all 3 of them, or bank shot your dead shot off of the left one to hit the right one, the right to hit the left. So I actually think there's like Moreta's one of those few heroes that can actually do Fiend's Grip canceling with an Ags all by herself. And speaking of an Ags, I think this is another reason this hero's stocks are kind of rising as support. I think people are recognizing this hero's actually kind of good with the Ags. Oh god, what's it even called? Pierce the Veil. No, that's her ultimate. No.
Pierce the Veils are alt.
It's another shot, parting shot.
Yes.
So yeah, like knocks people back, but what specifically it does is it gives the physical body damage reduction. 35% damage reduction. So your physical body, you got like parted out from your body. And the soul itself, the soul that gets parted away, is untargetable, muted, disarmed, and vulnerable for 4 seconds. So you're just kind of like a little orb floating around your body. But the body itself has a super big damage reduction, 35%. And after 4 seconds, you return and you get dispelled. A strong dispel, specifically. So, I think there are, there's goodness to this hero. I think people are figuring out that Ags is really good as well. It's really good into Void, specifically.
Is it like a save?
You know, I've been seeing it a lot into Void. It's a save, but it's also an aggressive tool as well. Right? Like, imagine you Fiend's Grip someone and then they get Parting Shot, Parting Shot. They have 35% damage resistance, flat, right? Any sort of damage resistance. And then they get strong dispelled at the end of it, which means Fiend's Grip gets cancelled.
Right.
So, I don't know, maybe Ags, maybe they're cooking with this Ags here on Grin.
Well, you know, if you went for Alchemist,
yeah,
you'd be able to get that Aghanim Scepter a lot sooner.
That's true.
I don't know if it's going to be an Aghanim Scepter game for GRIN Esports. I will now. Can I say? I want to say it.
Yeah, you can say
it's actually looking like a decent PL game. It's not going to get picked. But EL Rex Sniper and at Rex Luna and at Rex Hoodwink and at Rex Bane. The only problem you have is Timbersaw, but you have 4 heroes on your team that can deal with that. I'm just saying.
I think that's counterintuitive to what we talked about during the break about PL. You know, you said when I think of PL counters, I like to think of like single target stuff. Bane has entered the chat.
Yeah. Well, the problem with the Bane is that you don't have the range to script from the Aghanim Scepter.
Okay.
Right? It's single target if you can get on top of the PL, but again, it's just going to be an Earth Spirit instead. Now, what does this mean? It's a carry Muerta? No. It means it's a position for Muerta.
It's a full Muerta.
3 Earth Spirit. No. It's a mid Earth Spirit, sorry.
It's a mid Earth Spirit and a sniper.
My brain is going through.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I see this
Okay,
with a hero, and I forget how Dota works.
No, that's all completely understandable. I mean, look at her. She's very confusing. She's very perplexing of a hero. It makes sense, you know.
Does she even have a skin?
Like what do you mean? Like literally or figuratively?
Like
Like a skin in the game
Yeah,
Dota
like
2
in
or
the-
like
No.
literal does Muerta have skin?
I don't believe she has skin. I'm pretty sure she's like a. Wait, does she have skin actually? Hold on.
Either way, she doesn't have skin and she doesn't have a skin either. No. So, unfortunately, there's no way to Speaking of skins, what the hell's with this Bane? That is the creepiest Bane I've ever seen. That looks like a necromorph from Dead Space. That's a Dead Space looking monster. Jesus.
That Bane honestly kind of is like American horror folklore.
It's a little spooky, isn't
Yeah,
it? Like
it is
it's
a little
genuinely
spooky.
unsettling.
Yeah, it is actually unsettling. But what is an unsettling are the chances that, you know, I would say X5 have of coming back into this game. Every time I see Sniper, I'm like, please get me out, dude. This hero was so annoying to play against. And I look at the heroes of GRIN. I don't know if they have a way to get on top of this guy and kill him.
That's what the Earth Spirit's for.
Yeah.
Right. You've got Earth Spirit, TA, Dragon Knight. These are three heroes that either have a way of getting on top of a hero, aka a Blink Dagger, or a natural way of getting on top of them, aka Rolling Boulder. So you have ways of getting on top of this Sniper. It's going to be up to Nenyo to win his lane and then start building defensive items.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's pretty much going to be like Pike, Shard, maybe you want a Shadow Blade or like a Blink or something like that. Like, I would not be surprised to see Nenyo build like 3 defensive items this game.
You don't really need to build damage on Sniper, do you?
It doesn't feel like it, really.
Oh, wow, look at that. You're muted again.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. It was a joke.
Oh my god.
30
Oh, you got me, dude.
Did I get you?
You got me
I had
real
to get
good.
I had to get you back for trolling my audio.
No, that's fair. I did deserve that. Oh my god.
Oh man.
And in my face, I have been got.
Oh man. The comedy comes out from us. It's just banter. We don't mean anything by it, as this hoodwink
Oh,
probably
Kiri.
doesn't mean anything by living. Turn around acorn shot, but through the trees you go, and through the trees you will die. It is a first blood for the blood grenade thrower. Pingus is undying.
A little bit of a kill steal, if you ask me.
Yeah, actually
That,
a huge kill steal.
I think Melky had that one in the bag. I feel like I swear I saw that right click coming out. Okay. Mid lane. Before we even get too far into it. I don't know how the hell Kits plays this lane as an Earth Spirit.
Yeah.
And look, if you have the cojones to pick Earth Spirit into Sniper, you clearly have a plan. Right? This is clearly a hero you're like, yes, I can play this into Sniper. Absolutely. Easy peas, let's get this dub. Right? Like let me just own this Sniper mid lane and we'll talk later. First lane, I'm not really seeing it. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's 3-2 to 2-0.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either. Oh, well, Yango did miss one last hit, so lane's over for him.
courier.
But like, this is what I feel like the lane is gonna look like the entire time for Kits. Right? It's just I'm gonna get clicked down by Nenyo, and I'm gonna be a very sad boy as
What?
DK getting not first blooded, I guess second blooded bottom by. It's just the level 2s, not even the level 2s.
He has Dragon Tail level 1?
This is kind of normal. It's either Dragon Tail or Breathe Fire. The only problem with not getting Breathe Fire level 1, like, I think Dragon Tail is fine. The problem with not getting Breathe Fire level 1 though is like, one, you can get first blooded like or get killed like that. Not first blood, you can get killed like that pretty easily.
Yeah.
But also it delays you to like level 4 almost to really be able to do things. Because you're gonna get what? A second point, level 2, you're gonna get a point into Dragon's Blood. Level 3, maybe another point into Dragon's Blood, or a point, you probably want a point into Breathe Fire at that point. But then you've only got 1 point into Breathe Fire, which means it's not doing any damage. So, what is your what's your idea here in this lane for Moo? Right, are you just gonna sit and exist? Because if that's your plan, that's fine and cool. You're a Dragon Knight, you can do that. But I feel like if you had 2 points in the Breathe Fire come level 3, you actually have kill potential on this Lunabane.
Nice fear into the stun, into the silence. There's a bit of a combo going on, but again, no follow-up damage on the Bane.
Now, a Breathe Fire doesn't really change that there. Right, like, unfortunately, like...
Yeah, it is 80
The
damage.
stun set everything up, so the stun is what looks like it's the greatest ability of all time there.
Yeah. Fear again
Other
onto
than
the
that,
Bane.
oh.
They're trying to turn around, get the stun, and right click's coming out, but the Nightmare, Sneaky won't eat it.
Okay, maybe that time you would have wanted Breathe Fire.
Yeah, I think that time you definitely would have wanted Breathe Fire.
But, like, level 1 Breathe Fire is so bad, it does 80 damage.
It does.
Dude, Sneaky have been on point with these. Minnie's just dead.
Oh. The one time I look away from bottom lane. Very cool.
Dude, Sneaky has not missed a dead shot this entire game.
Okay, well, thanks for caster cursing him. He was doing a great job. I didn't want to point that out, but, you know, we have to do our due diligence.
He's gonna hit another one. He's ready for it.
He wants to. Instead, he's just gonna get the range creep.
Dire structures
And they
are
forward.
fortified.
Oh my goodness, he actually did hit another one, and Moo was not.
Told you, dude. He doesn't miss.
What? Why is Moo's sponsor tag just a whole bunch more
Ooh.
O's?
It's Moo, dude. What do you mean?
Indeed.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
his name.
That's his name. I want to see him play Spirit Breaker one time. Please make it happen. They get the stun onto Luna again. Mini has no HP. 11 one charges though. There's a lane we have not touched on at all.
Okay.
Yeah,
You want
what?
to take us over there?
Yeah, I did. We are
The jungle. Okay, so the creeps are having a pretty safe time in the jungle. I mean, no one's really killing them, right? They're
Yep.
safe and sound. There's no jungler to be had.
no
And
stacks.
that's it. That's the only lane, right? That's the only other lane.
That is the only other lane. The only lanes that exist are mid and bottom.
This top lane's okay. So jokes aside, this top lane is boring as hell. I've been taking a look every now and then. It's just like Kiri poking away and prodding. Pingus has been like getting these double decay stacks this entire lane.
Yeah.
It's just been weird. Like Kiri has got 2 points into Bushwhack, which means the Acorn shot is not going to be what Kiri values this game. I mean, maybe you go 4-4-0. I think that's absolutely absurd into a TA specifically, but we'll see. I mean, Kiri will do crazy things.
Like cut waves between a tier 1 and a 2-tier tower.
Yeah.
Yep. Sometimes, like, Kiri's the kind of offlaner, or not offlaner, position 4 that's like, the rules of Dota don't apply to me. I do whatever I want, and
And I'll look good doing it
Yes.
too. Like Kiri, like we have a joke about the Kiri tax, right? It's just Kiri's gonna do something wonky sometime throughout the game, and he's probably gonna die for it, or someone else will, and that's the Kiri tax.
yeah,
Radiant's courier has
the
been killed.
Earth Spirit trying to get a little bit of farm going, but Pen denies. He's just hit level 6. Roll onto Kiri. Won't connect, but Bingus here, he drops a little bit of a bushwhack going out. The slow from the boulder. Gonna hit the hoodwink, and they pop the magnetize as well. Pingus will get the kill with the level 1 soul rip.
Might as well farm the jungle now, kids. You've
Yeah.
used your magnetize for it.
Handle nice timber chain. Gonna find 2 bounty runes. Yummy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We are seeing Moo go for the Breathe Fire max first. Or not max.
Okay.
Yep. So
Radiant are
he's
scanning.
kind of like, I get it. My build was a little wonky, but we're fixing it.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, as long as you've got like points into Dragon's Blood by the time you get your
Dire's
Like
bottom
ultimate?
tower is under attack.
like maybe one more, like get 1 point into Dragon's Blood, 1 more point, and then go for the ulti. You should be fine. You just don't want to be incredibly squishy by the time your ultimate's online, because you just keel over and die.
Bushrock gonna protect Kendall. And Kendall is not having a game. 15 last hits
Dire's
on
bottom
this
tower
Timber
is
Saw.
under attack.
Yeah, this lane sucks
Yep.
for X5.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how does Timbersaw interact with this lane? It just,
I don't know.
legitimately, like, level 3 meld, hello?
Yep.
7 armor reduction on a hero that has naturally 4 armor, and keep in mind, Timbersaws don't level reactive armor anymore, really. At least not until level, like, maybe 3 or 5, like 5, maybe 4 or 5. If you're gonna get a point into it mid lane.
Well, they want to find an angle here, and they have. It's a silence onto the Bane. There's a lot of heroes in this middle lane for some reason. I think they were trying to get the kill onto the Sniper, but instead it's going to be a Bushwhack out on a Kit. He has to roll out the dead shot, pushing Sniper away. He has the ultimate pump fake just to let GRIN know that I exist. As Mini, gonna be the target here, gets Dragon Tailed. Loses the creep behind him, but Sneaky's arrived. The dead shot will connect. It's a nice angle, but Moo doesn't have anything left in the tank, and now it's a TP. Niang, though, wants a little bit more of the action. Sneaky broke his own TP, seeing the Sniper come in, and there's no vision. Is there going to be an assassinate? Yes, there is, but the right click coming up from the Bane gets the kill.
Good rotation from the Sniper. I mean, you've got a lot out of this lane already. As a Sniper, you've got, what, pretty much your Dragonlance. Yeah, Dragonlance is literally flying out on the Courier as we speak, 9 minutes in.
Yep.
You've got 2 Wraithbands, Treads, and a Dragonlance. This Sniper is incredibly farmed. Kits?
What about Kits?
Did you hear that? Did you hear what I heard?
No, what did you hear?
Want to take a look at Kit's cooldown here and see what ability he may have
Okay.
just used accidentally?
So,
Oops.
I think he was farming.
Structures are fortified.
No, he wasn't. He did it in the middle of the jungle between no creeps.
Okay, well, you know what? It's a zoning alt is what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
It's like a zonosphere, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
big, it's prevalent, everyone sees it and knows not to go in that area. Absolutely. Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah, no, definitely the kind of angle there is Chris. Pops the ward, drops a Nightmare as well. We'll just walk away because he's a Bane doing Bane things.
Dire are scanning.
2-1-2 is the skill build for Moo.
Dire's middle tower
Love
is
it.
under attack.
Love it, absolutely what you love to see. Right, it just protects you.
Yeah.
Right, that action point into Dragon's Blood is actually huge because it almost doubles your armor and your health regen, which goes a long way.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Now, they did soak 6 down here onto Chris. He does have Fiend's Grip available.
Radiant's bottom tower
He does,
has
and
fallen.
Sneaky is eating. Like, he lost a quarter of his HP, eating a full creep wave's worth of damage.
Yeah.
Just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, Sneaky doesn't miss.
Nope.
Radiant's middle
You know, Timbersaw, he may have been struggling last hits wise, right? And he is still
Dire's top
considerably.
tower is under
Do you know who isn't necessarily though is Luna, but do you know who's
Oh
struggling
my
now
goodness,
with wise?
they got the
Luna, they got the
Fiend's
grip.
Yeah, and the Templar says the dead shot is going to be there, but it's a meld. He's going to be fine. Even with the chakram, they roll in onto Kits. The silence is going to hit the Timbersaw with the fully done Spirit Vessel Timber Chain. Beautiful, but Kendall got cut off by the Rolling Thunder, kicked back into the grave. And Chris is going to get a courier kill for his troubles. No TP on him. Underneath the tier 2 tower, they fort. I don't know why they forted. As the roll forward again, Bane hit with the dead shot. It's going to be a double kill for the Earth Spirit, who really needed that.
I'm surprised Kits is having as good of a game as he did after using Magnetize like that and, you know, not having the greatest lane. I mean, did fine in lane, but when you compare the Earth Spirit to the Sniper, there's a clear winner, right? And maybe not necessarily a clear loser, because I wouldn't say Kits lost the lane.
Yeah.
But I guess to declare a winner, you do have to declare a loser, huh? Because I can't be, can't ride this high horse anymore, can I?
Yeah, no, it you know, you can't
Well, Kits,
say...
you suck. You lost the lane, but you're winning the game for your team. After kill has been solid. And here's another one.
Radiant's top tower
I mean, they bring the Dragon Knight mid with the blink as well. They want to get this middle tower. This is the ugliest DK Dragon I think I've ever seen in my life.
It's the Immortal, dude. What the hell?
I don't like it.
Well, actually that's fair. There's a lot of really good. It was the first one though. It was really cool.
There's a lot of really good Dragon Knight.
You had to be there.
skins.
You had to be there. This was the first one they ever released. You had to be there.
Radiant structures.
It does look like it. I will tell you that much.
Okay.
It does.
Yeah, that's.
It doesn't look like it's the thing here. Is Nyungo gonna be the target here? They blink in. They get the rollout as well. The feed script was canceled immediately because of the silence. And Kiri, this is a magnetize that did not miss, unlike that roll. And now they turn around. The Timbersaw has a little bit of damage, but also has to disengage as GRIN will not dive a tier 2 tower. They hear the wisdom words of Plate.
Don't dive a tier 2 tower.
Dude, I hate it when teams do that.
Yes, the wise words of Plate. The wise screams of Plate.
It pisses me off.
No, that's fair. It's just a very simple mistake that you catch people making very frequently.
Yeah. Yeah. Diving tier 2s and going up high ground without vision. Very common.
Dude. If Nenyo dies here again, it's gonna be so sad. They want to gank this Timbersaw, but Nenyo's here instead.
Akiri is going to be the target here. Sneaky has found him with the dead shot. Moo on the side as well. Oh no, Sniper, the roll. He's hit with the silence. He can't go anywhere. What's he supposed to do? He doesn't have a force staff, doesn't have anything. Instead, he has death in his own arms as Mini is TP'd in here. So X5 are looking to take a little bit of a fight here, but the tier 2 dive. It's a GRIN. Stop diving tier 2s. It's a disaster. Now the roll in hits. The damage coming through the magnetize. Can X5 punish this aggression? It doesn't look like it. The roll forward again. Kit's underneath the tier 2 tower. One more time. Kendall in the trees. The chakram damage. Is he going to get the kill? No. The dead shot won't connect. It's a bushwhack onto 2. X5 don't have enough in the tank to punish this aggression. They didn't have a fortification.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Do you want to know the real reason I think that fight went so well?
Why?
Even if it was behind this tombstone.
Where
It
was
just completely. It was in front of the tier 3 tower.
Oh my goodness.
It was sitting right here, and like it just made it so that no one from X5 could join the fight, and no one felt safe leaving either, because sitting on the back line was Sneaky, and Kits was just constantly diving them. I mean, I was questioning the Earth Spirit at the very beginning of this draft, but Kits has been putting on a clinic with it.
Well, that's the kind of performance that you need, and you know, when you're losing lane, win game, and Sneaky is hit with the Fiend Strip.
That's the Kiri tax. Someone's got to pay it.
Yep.
Kiri hasn't been recently, so Sneaky's put it upon himself to uphold the mantle of the Kiri tax.
I honestly don't even think they needed to Fiend Strip that.
Dire's
Probably not. No.
attack.
Didn't know who was behind her, so just
Yeah.
get the grip on them where to get out.
Well, they're gonna take the bottom tower. 12 and 4 is the kill ratio for, well, not, I guess it is a ratio, but the ratio is 3 to 1.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Wow, look at you rubbing it in that you can do math. Congratulations, Plate.
That is as far as the extent of my North American math goes. I
Yeah,
apologize.
that's it. It's just knowing when things are 3 to 1.
Yes. I don't even know 2 to 1s. I only know 3 to 1s. It's very specific.
Fair enough. Good old NA maths. It'll get you
Yeah.
far. Surely.
What is the win probability at? 62 to 38%. See, that's a 2
It's
to 1
not bad.
ratio.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought you lied to me, dude.
That's not a 2 to 1 ratio. That's the joke. I'm glad. Glad we got there.
Radiant's top tower is under
It says
attack.
the blade mail though. It's a pretty big item on the Earth Spirit.
It's huge.
Kiri.
Oh, Kiri.
That's the Kiri tax again.
That, you know, I would say that's a well worth the support death. You die so the rest of your team can get the hell out of there.
Yeah. As It's again looking for a little bit more. Gonna finish up that Sanj and Kaya.
It's a solid item in general,
Yeah.
right? Like it's really good into the slows and the stuns and the the fiend script, right? It's just
Radiant's middle tower.
debuff reduction from the Sanj, very cool, right? It's a standard, very good Dota item in this patch right now. I think a lot of people, as we get lost in the sauce of, oh, Lifestealer's so good, Aluta's so good. I think people forget about how good Sanj is and why Lifestealer's so good right now.
I think we also forget why Chris might be dead, and it's because there are a bunch of heroes around him, and he has no way of living.
That would do it.
Yeah, that is
That does put Kits over onto a beyond godlike streak now as Kiri. Now this is some good old Kiri tax.
Yeah, you think this is the Kiri tax finally?
Yeah, oh yeah. That is, I literally just respawned and I'm dead again, please help. Kids, okay.
Kits, I mean, he's hunting. He's 10-0-3?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, somebody has to stop this.
Kids has been a part of 13 of the 15 kills on GRIN. Kids has been making it all happen. And not like all by himself, right? I'm not taking away from the
Oh
support
no,
from
Mini
GRIN.
caught with the dead shot into the hands of Milky.
Jesus.
Sorry, the side blades of Milky, I should say.
Dude, Melky's incredibly farmed too. Like, I feel like we keep talking about Kits, but look at Melky, right? Blink, Deso, Dragonlance already 12k net worth compared to the Luna. Look at the Luna's net worth.
What is there to look
Despair
at?
mode for Mini.
What do you mean, look at the Luna's net worth? What am I supposed to be looking at?
It's a good joke. Played. There's no net worth there to be seen. As
Kendall?
Kits is about to solo kill Kendall X.
Oh. Beyond
This is why the
Godlike?
Earth Spirit was played.
I guess they knew something we didn't, and that's that Earth Spirit OP. I remember when Rolling Boulder still is broken.
Rolling Boulder's
Apologies.
still broken. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. I was like, I remember when Rolling Boulder had like a 4-second cooldown and like an effective 2-second downtime, and I'm like, wait.
You mean right now?
I was like, wait a second.
You mean right now? Like
It's
this
50
very second?
50 mana, dude. This hero needs like a little bit of a nerf. Just a little bit. Bushwhack misses.
Oh
Kiri
no!
Did miss.
The Lucent Beam
Yeah.
caused the Bushwhack to miss. To be fair, I don't think they got the kill either way.
No.
But disastrous. Disasters of a start.
Are scanning.
Anti-synergy coming out here on the side of X5 that nobody saw coming because you wouldn't think it would ever happen.
They're two stuns, anti-synergy.
Yeah.
Smoke out X5.
Oh, this isn't even a good smoke because GRIN are here already. They have the high ground advantage, and with the Nightmare turnaround, Sneaky will eat it. They have vision with the shrapnel, and now Sneaky caught himself in a little bit of a predicament, but no, it's a turnaround play. Kendall got way too deep. They're trying to get the kill onto Sneaky, but no, it's a Fiend Script turnaround onto Kits. Can they get the Beyond Godlike spree? No, instead, it's a roll in onto the sniper, and Yendo will die.
This is it.
Mini is the target now. They roll in. No more games. Indeed, Sneaky. They don't want to play any more games. Instead, it's a huge eclipse, but nothing doing. Ultra kill for Milky. He's got all
Milky.
4
Rampage?
kills. No rampage
no.
for him.
No T4 dives. That's fair. That's fair. Kiri was ready for it too. You saw him. He was sitting in the tier 4 towers waiting for Milky to dive him.
Now Kiri hit with a dead shot. Oh my goodness.
Sneaky doesn't miss, dude.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, I know I said this game is over. I mean, it's not. It's not technically over.
Okay.
But I do think that that X5 can drop the G's at any given point now, and everyone will recognize that as a totally fair thing.
Well, that's a good start to a comeback. Timbersaw getting a kill onto a very fed support.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, 660 gold for the Timbersaw, split between absolutely no one, just him and his lonesome self. Until he gets solo killed by Melky here, who's just
That is
devastating
true.
him.
Nightmare save? Oh
Nope.
my goodness.
It was a very cute play from Chris. It just wasn't enough.
Yeah, and they have him hit with the trap. Kit's not getting clicked down by a sniper, but Nyengo has to contend with the Milky TA. Milky doesn't have anything to sideblade off of. Instead, Nyengo has to deal with the fact that he doesn't care. He keeps going forward, and Kit's on the back line is still beyond godlike. 12-0-6.
I think Nenyo was caught off guard there by the force staff from Melky there as well, because he's got the whole ass pike. So he blinks in, and then goes, yeah, what the? he blinks in, and then I was like, okay, I can plink away at him. I can hurricane pike him and start plinking away, and he starts that, and then all of a sudden, you know, Melky comes force staffing in, and then goes like, wait, chill. No, I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't know. It just feels like X5. They're really playing completely reactionary.
Yeah.
But I've not seen them make a single play that felt like they were making something to find it on their own. Right? The last time we saw them smoke out even on X5 was when they were smoking under their own vision, because they outside of their own vision, because they saw that GRIN was there. That's not a smoking to smoke to find a pick. That's smoking because you know they're gonna fight you, and you've just lost 12 fights in a row, and you can't afford to lose another one, and you still damn did.
Dire's top tower is
Well,
under
what's the
attack.
plan for X5 then? If it, you know,
Well, right now the plan for GRIN is to pick up the damn Aegis
Yeah,
milk.
that's a
He
good plan.
walked away without picking it up. Pingus is standing there bodyguarding. I'm like, what the hell did I just...
we
I
have
just watched.
seen a Lion steal an Aegis because that happened.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Look, there's nothing... I like nothing better than an Aegis steal. I think if you are losing a game, the one thing you can do to lift everyone's spirit, and this is... I genuinely believe this. If you are losing a game incredibly hard, the one thing you can do to lift anyone's spirits is to steal an Aegis as
Yeah.
like a Techies, or a Clockwork, or a Blink Hero, whatever, like on a support, whatever. I think it makes everyone giddy with joy. I think everyone's like, oh, like, we denied them a big, you know, everyone's happy, you denied them a big objective, it feels really good.
Dire are scanning.
You know what doesn't feel good is losing heroes top, but Moo, we can't find anyone.
I will say, even on that point, even if you die trying to steal the Aegis, nobody will blame you either. So it's like a free death.
No, and if anyone, they're gonna laugh at you, so it's
Yeah.
still gonna lift their spirits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just such a, it's a good play to make. And like, especially when you're playing pubs, you've got nothing to lose, right?
Besides
You
MMR.
genuinely don't. Even, and maybe you're playing unranked, right? So you might legitimately just have literally nothing to lose.
Remember, MMR does not matter. Just a number.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Unless you're 12k, then it really matters. Then it's your life
Yeah.
and your blood, your sweat, your tears, and you know, Dota's no longer just a game when you're 12k, Bamar.
Lifestyle.
It's real life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Radiant's top
Actually,
tower
I saw a
is
really funny YouTube short about this where there, well, I mean, before Kendall maybe gets away. Hey, he's fine. A YouTube short about this where someone was playing Half-Life 1 and they were trying to get past a obstacle on the ground, and they were just like not making it, just like couldn't really jump over it, and then it switched over to a clip of someone playing PUBG and got like a 5 kills immediately. It was like the difference in skill of gamers today as opposed to before, but it's a feed script underneath the tier 3 tower. Finally, Kits has died. The skill of gamers not reaching his hands because he got one button ulted by a Bane. Very fun and interactive hero.
Oh, Bane's a very hard hero to play. Hold on a minute. It's very difficult to press R on a hero and let that channel for 5 seconds.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Well, I think we all know where your skill ceiling lies, Crash.
I'm a Wraith King player. Can't you tell? I can barely press one button.
You used to be a Wraith King player before they added another button to his kit.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. I used to be a Viper player, okay? From the start of Dota, I've been able to press 2 buttons. Okay? Let's cut me some slack here. I'm not a dirty Wraith King player. I'm a disgusting Viper picker. Or was. You know, I'm no longer. I have some class now. Now I play techies.
You want to keep talking?
No.
You wanna... What
Is it better or worse that I played old techies too?
Oh, man. Now you play Disruptor.
Now I played it. To be fair, I've played Disruptor for years. What a good hero.
At
It's
least-
so sad that he's like OP as hell now. So I don't feel the same gratification of playing him.
I mean, at least your Disruptor is better than your support Naga Siren.
That's fair. That checks out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a, if you know anything about Crash Floor, you know what I'm talking about, but I don't think anybody here does.
No one does. No, just you.
Good.
You're the only one keeping up. You're the one who's still buying the books.
You have my respect.
I don't, but we've established I can't read, so what do I have them?
They're Braille.
Okay.
Radiant's middle
That's
tower
why I
is
can't
under
understand what's happening on the screen in front of me. I touch my monitor and it doesn't do anything.
All smooth like your brain.
I'm an iPad kid.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. That's Bane gonna, die here. Boo, turn around to Fiend's Grip, get something out of here, but instead Milky just flinks up onto the high ground. Yengo is gonna go for a BKB next item.
Radiant's top tower is
But the
under attack.
damage issues are very large, very problematic. And blink forward, Kendall. They did get the Aegis, so they proved to themselves they can't get the Templar Assassin kill once if he doesn't care about the consequences of dying.
Yo, Grin, they really gotta stop walking up high ground.
Yeah.
Dire's top is under
They gotta get a valuable pick. You gotta get something other than just a Bane and then walk onto high ground.
You're
Like
saying-
Mini. You see where Mini's going right now. This would be a ginormous pick.
Well, he has BKB and Eclipse, but again, everybody's around. Meltstrike tried to dodge it, pops the BKB and the Eclipse, as I just said, but the Tombstone save out onto the Undying. Milky is dead, or Milky has killed Mini as Kits rolls forward, and again, it's a Meltstrike. It's a double kill for Milky. Yendo wants to find a kill out onto the Undying, but won't be able to. The roll in. A little aggressive, but where's the punish? Well, the punish doesn't exist. Instead, it's only in your mind. It can't hurt you. Genghis got hit by that assassinated at the very end there, but doesn't really seem to mind. It is an Undying after all. Here he is top lane, pushing it out because he knows he can't really do much to help out his team. Yango has to pop the 4-staff all the way back. Underneath those tier 4 towers is the only safe place he can be.
And even then, is he really that safe from an Earth Spirit?
Oh, he's not safe from dead shots because those don't miss.
No. Honestly, I feel like we've seen more dead shots hit than we have assassinates.
We have, definitely. I think that's the problem with, that's like the one problem with mid sniper is like, if your team falls behind and then you start to fall behind, like nobody can frontline for you and Earth Spirit is just free to go on the backline. If this was a game where X5 had an equal number of net worth, GRIN would, like the Earth
Oh, for
Spirit would
sure.
not be able to just dive the sniper over and over again.
No, Timbersaw would be able to kind of stand his ground, but
Yeah.
Kendall X finally now with that Aghanim Scepter, finally a way to stand his ground and fight, thankfully.
The big item for big hero, Pingus, doesn't have a blink, whirling death up onto the high ground, but Moo has arrived. Nice tombstone save. Very patient, and now Moo gets a stun onto the Undying. They bring Kits in as well. Do they have the Aghanim Scepter play? No, it's a TP out instead. As Kits with the amplified damage rune, trying to find a poor squirrel. Will find the poor squirrel, and the poor squirrel has nothing left to give. Not even their life.
Kicked his corpse up onto the high ground.
Yep.
Kits is playing phenomenally. This is an insane
Hold on,
performance.
Sneaky. Kinda cut out here. The roll not gonna connect. Instead, Kendall can't even get the Aghanim Scepter going. He will live, but barely.
Is a Gleipnir being built up from Sneaky? It is.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Why not, right? You're so far ahead at this point, I feel like you could build literally any item.
okay. Okay. Divine.
Hey, listen.
I'm just
Almost.
I'm
No, I know.
almost.
You're being an asshole. It's fine. No, it's fine. If
Name-
that's if
name
no,
a
no,
more
it's fine. You know, you don't need to defend yourself. It's okay. We know.
Name a more iconic
No, it's okay. We
duo.
don't need to defend yourself.
I'm not defending
It's
myself.
okay.
I
No,
am
it's okay. You don't need to.
I'm about to call
It's
myself
okay.
an asshole.
You don't need to. It's okay. You don't need to defend yourself. It's okay. We know.
Well, X5 have to defend their base.
They have been doing a damn good job at it, though. The tier 3 tower is barely standing mid, 47 HP.
Yep.
The top one's being plinked down slowly by a big black dragon. With a gem.
Yep.
A seeing eye dragon.
Are scanning.
Aghanim Scepter, Manta Style, Mage Slayer, Blink finished on DK, so he actually doesn't need any more items.
Oh, mini.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh, they missed the point blank roll. Awkward.
I don't. It doesn't matter. I mean, he's gonna BKB, turn around, maybe make a play here. X5 are forced to take a fight out of the base, but instead Milky just goes through. Melt Strike not gonna connect him. The roll in once again. Barely gets many in the stun, but Kit's taking quite a bit of damage. Django has finished up the BKB. Instead, Chris falling lower and lower. Kendall trying to find the kill out onto Sneaky. The chakram won't come through. The ultimate coming through. Yep, the Whirling Death gets the kill, but it's 4 dead on the side of X5, and they buy back on Kendall immediately. GRIN start to push up onto the high ground. 2 lanes, mid and top, under threat. Undying has to be careful. The Timbersaw might be behind, but he still does damage. Blink forward. Melt Strike not gonna be there in time with the silence, and instead Yendo has to go through, pop out a little bit of damage. The roll not gonna hit.
Middle barracks.
I don't know how he managed to roll that way because he was literally facing the sniper, but
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Structures are
mechanics here nor there. Instead, as the bottom tower getting pushed in as well by the Black Dragon Knight, and now the right clicks coming out.
Radiant's
2 supports are going to be back up on the side of X5, and GRIN looking to make a little bit more action happen. They have taken the top racks. They're starting to push in the middle racks. The bottom racks again are being taken out. Pressure on all sides. Will they have an angle here for X5 to defend? It looks like the angle is going to be GRIN walking away.
Yeah, there's no reason to not just go back and take Roche.
bottom tower is under
Or just kind of reset. There's no reason to rush things. Especially because you're in such a good position on GRIN.
Yep.
You are 32k up 34 minutes in.
is under attack.
Well, Templar Assassin is another hero that has not died yet.
Radiant are scanning.
And TA is the only hero that hasn't died yet.
Yeah, it was actually your spirit only died 1 time to a Fiend's Grip.
Yeah. And believe it or not, Undying's only died 1 time as well. Despite I feel like watching him supposedly die multiple times, he's really living up to his name and has been, well, quite undying.
I feel like Pingus could go any build he wants to.
Oh, like any item, like a Divine Rapier?
You know what? I was about to say Divine because he's only died once. He's only died 1 time. He can save himself with Tombstone, and
Tombstone, that's true.
he gets amplified damage from Flesh Golem.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen.
Nice job, Sneaky.
A secret.
Securing Roshan with the dead shot. Very
Yep.
nice.
He doesn't miss.
Dire's middle tower.
I mean, to be fair, no one from X5 were waiting on the other side. It's not like it was going to get stolen. Right?
No. It would have been funny though.
Yeah. Alright, we're gearing up for like last fight territory here for X5 as none of them have buyback either, right? Only this Hoodwink is the one with buyback.
Has fallen.
It's really nobody has buyback besides Hoodwink. Which is
I mean,
like
no one
what
on
you
Grid
just said.
needs it.
Yeah. Even if
Hey,
you...
Luna just got hers. And the Sniper's 200 gold from his as well.
Okay, so they'll have some buys.
Yeah.
Assuming Sniper can get the 200 gold required. Again, like the Sniper just does no damage.
No, it feels really bad when you're forced to build a BKB as Sniper, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Like, it is an item that Sniper can build. I don't think that is out of the realm of possibility. I don't think it's a bad item either. It just feels bad when you're forced to build it. Back to what I was talking about, you know, X5 playing completely reactionary.
And so many racks are just... I mean, all of these racks are just getting pushed in by the Manta Illusions on cooldown. They're going to have the other Dragon form available in 3 seconds, and he's just going to do the same thing again. Moo has no chill, because he is a Black Dragon. I don't know what... I think, like, in D&D, Black Dragons are poisonous.
I think so.
It's been a while since I've
Checks
played
out.
Radiant's bottom tower.
it. They want to make
Oh,
a
they're
play.
certainly toxic. That checks out.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, Mini has taken literally almost all of his health and damage from Sideblades alone. And that will mean that the middle racks are going to get pushed in. X5 now smoke up. They know that they can't really keep getting away with this on the side of Grin. They'll maybe look to make the... I mean, they want to make a play here, but Mini, his smoke is popped immediately. Has to pop at BKB. Nope, instead the stun is going to come out. He walked down on the low ground just to die. No buyback for him. They roll out onto the high ground. Yen, though, BKB up, but again, the right click's coming through. He can just walk away, but the roll through. They're going to call it GG. Well played. Grin take a very convincing 2-0 series victory over X5.
I mean, Sneaky ended that by soloing Kendall X as well. What a crazy game from both Sneaky and Kits. Absolutely phenomenal performance from both of them. This mid-earth spirit just ran the entire game. It felt like X5, they had no chance because once again, just like last game, I mean, this game was like last game on crack. X5 had fine lanes and, you know, it was fine, and then everyone from Grin just had a great time, had a great lane, got off the ball running this time around, and it just felt like X5, they were never playing together. They could never play together because there was no one to play behind once again.
Yeah, it was a very convincing win for Gran, and I mean, that last pick, Earth Spirit, did some work this game.
Oh, absolutely. I was honestly, I was on the wall about it.
Yep.
You know, I was very honest with my opinions.
Yep.
Holy shit.
You were wrong.
I was wrong, and
Yeah.
I'm very glad I was wrong too, because that was a hell of a showing from Kits, right? 18-1 and 11. A part of 29 out of 38 kills. It's bonkers.
Yeah, it's quite a lot, and Grin will take a very convincing 2-0. This is a very big win for Grin, as I think they eclipsed their last season's the amount of points that they got last season even. I mean, the forfeit win did help from Fantasy Gaming, but that might put them in a comfortable position to make the playoffs. They just would like to get one more series win probably, and then they would for sure make it, but you know, and the way the groups work, it's only 4 teams that make it into the playoffs out of 6. So we're going to have to see how the rest of the group stage sets up. But Crash, do you have anything left to say before we part ways with our lovely chat?
Other than be sure to stick around for the next series today, No Ping versus Kali.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
a good one.
it's gonna be just as exciting as this one, right? I don't think it's maybe gonna be as one-sided, but we'll have to find out, right? Costa will be here for you with that one.